Alright, hello. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Anything Works. Welcome back to the Pikmin 2 Let's Play. Last episode, guys, we landed in the perplexing pool, got through the Citadel of Spiders, beat the shit out of beady long legs, and got yellow Pikmin, and now we're inside of a glutton's kitchen. This episode, you guys, we will be, going through glutton's kitchen. Excuse me. And to start off with, we have a bunch of dwarf bull bears, which, unlike in Pikmin 1, do not have more health than dwarf bull borbs. Still, like in Pikmin 1, though, these are actually, well, young bull bears, unlike the other species of bull borbs, which are just breadbug, which are part of the breadbug family and are mimicking for the sake of survival. Yeah, sometimes the dive bomb attack is a bit inaccurate on smaller enemies, but alright. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one guy in here. Yes, there is. Okay, well, that's great. Oh, hold on, he's still. Thank you. Thank you for that. Alright. Whistle. We're gonna get that. That is the only treasure in this room. Why didn't I just walk up the crayons, it looks like? I don't know. Either way. Throwing up that that paint right there, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's chalk. Probably like wet chalk or something, if that makes any sense. Wet chalk's a thing, right? Anyway. Is Mario paint brand inspired, peach paint colored. Hell yeah. Ooh, it's a barcode. Made in USA. That's shocking. Master's instrument. Alright. Let's go. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Little toy track area. We're reintroduced to my favorite. Oh, I love this theme. Bread bugs! We're introduced to my favorite enemy again. Bread bugs. Oh my god, I love bread bugs. Unlike last game, though, they can be dealt with a lot more easily by throwing Pikmin on top of them. They still take a little bit to kill, but they do fall over and have a reset animation. So it's pretty easy to tell when they're about to reset. And just like last game, they will, well, try to get anything that is a carcass or treasure. And unlike other Pikmin, these the bread bugs don't take extra damage from purple or red Pikmin. So these sheer grubs are here to be used as bait. Also, that boing boing boing. That instrument plays whenever you're in trouble. Not trouble, but whenever you're facing an enemy. It's very cool. Look at the little guy walking around, dude. Fucking love bread bugs. There are two, let's say enemies. No, there are two treasures in this area. There we go. Maybe there's three. No, I think, no, there's two. I'm thinking of another area. The treasure that, excuse me, treasure that I'm thinking of. Come on, land on it. Thank you. I just don't want this guy to be a nuisance to the rest of my Pikmin. Olimar. Whenever you're idle, Louis gets a bit annoyed. He just, Olimar doesn't respond though, because that's just who he is. Love that when you walk over the paper bag. That happens. Oh! A treasure spawn outside of his little camp area. Boing, 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 boing. Dink, dink, dink. So we're gonna take you. 5 Pikmin? Sure, why not? There we go. Oh, the bottle cap. Hell yeah. You go into this part of the bridge. Love this toy track. I don't like that treasure carrying theme. It's pretty regretting. I won't lie. If I can be honest here. Here we go. Is it like the impediment cookie or something? I know it's something cookie. Imperative cookie. My bad. Impediment cookie. What the hell would that even mean? Like a diet impediment cookie? I don't know. Anyway. Thank God he's not. No, man. That's fucked up. I was saying, well, thankfully he's not coming after the treasure. And then I saw him going after his own bread bug brethren. Say that 5 times fast. Bread bug brethren. bread bug brethren. Bread bug bed. No, I can't say that shit 5 times fast. I can tell you right now, dog. All right. Yoo-hoo! Cola. I really don't like Yoo-hoo that much. Massive lid. I think it's like it tries to like taste both like coffee and chocolate syrup at the same time. Or chocolate syrup and chocolate milk at the same time. I don't like it that much. I like coffee and I like chocolate milk. I don't like either. I like mocha coffee though. Is that weird? I don't like the combination of you. Anyway, whatever. Sub-level 3. Yellow candy pop buds. Okay, so we have those electricity generators, which we want to steer clear of. Oh, hello, anode beetles. Okay, that's a bit of a dick move, but frankly, it doesn't matter that much. It seems like that they fall on their backs immediately, so you have plenty of time to react. Hello, bug bug. I'm gonna have to kill you, unfortunately, my brother. Excuse me, my brother. Bit of a downtime before you can hit him once he stands up again. That is a bit weird, but it's fine. So we have these yellow candy pop buds. All right, now we want to stray away. No! That is way too close to that electricity generator, as well as the anode beetle. Good God, man. There it is. More ultra spicy spray. Don't mind if I do. I just a Pikmin drink it. Wonder how they would react to the spiciness. Although we're not even like drinking it, like we're able to use it. Do we just save it for later to fart out? I think that's what happens. Alright, so the yellow candy pop bud. In order to get this to the Picklepedia, I believe you have to bump into it. Maybe it's more though, and I forget if it needs to disappear. And since we don't need any more yellow Pikmin than we already have. Oh right, it can produce. Oh no, that's right. If you put in any Pikmin that's already a part of the group that the candy pop bud belongs to, it doesn't count towards however many that you've already placed in there. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure either you need to bump into it or you need to place one Pikmin in there. I forget how whatever it is. Either way, that's how you get it in the Picklepedia. Alright, so now we shall take the rest of our yellow Pikmin, all 35 of them, and destroy all these electricity generators. Close. Grab its anode beetle just in case. Nope. Thanks for bouncing off, I guess. It's a xylophone. Xylophone. There's a tambourine there too. Fortunately, we can't carry it with us. Boom. There we go. And I see those like hilly areas and I get scared. I'm thinking of another area. Actually, it might be the one right after this. Big ass fucking compass. You guys just got done having electricity fun. Come on now. Like you're a Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Oh, hello. Puffy Blowhog. Unlike in Pikmin 1, these guys do not desire Wolfie Pikmin. Also much easier to take down. They do not desire Wolfie Pikmin, they merely just blow them away. Oh, pick up one. And because I do not have reds or purples with me, I am making sure to whistle them off so that I cannot desire Wolf my Pikmin by shaking them off. Because they can still do that, but if they use their blow attack, their puff attack, their wind attack, I don't know. Anyway, if they blow on your Pikmin, they will not desire Wolf them. That. Anything that falls from here? Okay. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, I'm 99% sure that the bread bug has stolen something, because of course it has. Oh shit. Oh, he didn't even attack it once it comes out of his little hidey hole. That's funny. Oh, one hit's all I need. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate your time and service. Because I really don't want to. I really cannot be asked to drag the enemies inside of the ship. Because there's another cutscene that plays, and I don't know. And so there's that. The freaking professional noisemaker, I believe it's called. The Clappa. Alright. 20 Pikmin. I thought it required 25. Maybe 30. I don't know. Either way, weighs a lot. A lot more than I... Actually, no. Very big size. Maybe weighs less than I thought. I always think it's heavier than it is because of the... I'm only here for Pikmin's video on the randomizer, in which it was like, what, friggin' 40? 40 weight for the Pikmin 1 randomizer? That is ridiculous. Actually, get a white Pikmin here. That can help these yellow Pikmin carry it back faster. Doesn't look like there's any enemy carcasses near here because, well, Redbug dragged them all to his hidey goal. Once he does, they're not coming back up. The last resort is the harmonic synthesizer, not the professional noise maker. That's later. That's why I presume that's why they made it easier to kill the bread bug, because if they didn't, then it would just take forever, just throwing a bunch of Pikmin, hoping it landed, and then it just wouldn't react at all, and then you gotta throw more Pikmin. It's just very annoying, so that's why they kind of leave that as the last resort option. Because in Pikmin 1, it's very clear that you're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to hit it once. I think their idea was, okay, so they hit it once, and they realize it doesn't do much damage, so now let's see what it does. Like, that's what they were going for. Because then once it's hit once, it dies immediately to whatever it gets dragged up into from the what's it called? From the pellet posus, carcasses, whatever, into the onion. Because if you don't hit it once with a Pikmin, it doesn't die immediately. And I thought if you punched it once, it would, but you know, you have to throw a Pikmin on it at least once. Or you have it carry back 2 things, but knowing Breadbug AI, it's probably more trouble than it's worth to do that. The Director of Destiny. Alright, let's go. Alright, this is probably the really scary floor. Oh boy. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. And if it is, we're only gonna want purple Pikmin with us. I probably should have gotten the purple berries, but it's fun. Okay, no, it's not the super scary floor. Okay. No, it is. It absolutely is. Okay. I was like, what's that noise? That's the bread bug. Okay. Quickly, let's get this. Oh my god. Let's get this shit. I mean, yes, please take the dwarf bulborb. I don't care. And then you drag it along. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want that, don't want that. Alright, I knew what it was because of the dwarf bull bears and because of the coffee mug. Alright, here we go. The name, the Invigorator. We're probably going to lose more Pikmin in this floor. I'm going to be real with you guys. Okay. Okay, we have no choice but to move forward. There he is. Okay, that son of a bitch right there. That is a bull bear. And unlike in Pikmin 1, they don't sleep. They just roam around aimlessly, essentially, until they find Pikmin, and they will chase you down. Oh my god, yeah. Speaking of chase down. Okay, let's move far away, far away, far away, far away. Get the purple Pikmin up front. It doesn't matter. It's fart spray. Maybe we can bait him in. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay, he's done, he's done. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, luckily he had no dwarf bull bears following him back. Now the thing is about the bull bear, if he already wasn't scary enough, he can come back from the dead. Absolutely ridiculous. Squirt. Tee tee. I have a grapefruit juice. I'm not mistaken, it's like flavored water. Happiness emblem. He can come back from the dead if his health restores to full. Very, very scary. Oh my god, okay, that's the last one, that's the last one. Please, 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 please. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. This is probably the Diet Doomer. If not, then fuck me. Diet Doomer. But yeah, unlike Pikmin 1, the enemies in this game still do, like, retain, like, their AI and movements. Even when... Shit. Stop following them, you incessant little shit. Even when they're off screen. But yeah, you do have a good amount of time. Oh! The freaking what's it called? The bread bug dragged it to its den. Oh my god, W bread bug. There's a reason why you're my favorite enemy in the game. W freaking bread bug. That's my boy bread bug. But yeah, you do have a good bit of time until it fully restores itself. Now, obviously, first of all, white goodness, that Diet Doomer. Obviously, drag it back to your ship. Don't be like me, who's OCD about Poco count. My Pikmin almost died there. Because they were trying to drag back the freaking the corpse of the dwarf Bulborb with the bread bug. That would have been really funny if I lost Pikmin to the friggin' bread bug of all things. But yeah, drag it back to your ship. Don't be like me, be OCD about Pokos. Because then it can't respawn. But W, freaking what's it called? W bread bug for killing that. Not killing that. Oh, he did finish him off. Dragged back the Bulborb back to the den. Alright. This floor is also pretty scary. But I will say, just bring your purple Pikmin here. Let's go over here, just in case. We'll be introduced to a new enemy here. Armored Cannon Larva. The larva of the Armored Cannon Beetle. And they are pretty aggressive when it comes to shaking off Pikmin. In my opinion, way more dangerous than the Armored Cannon Beetle. Because it shoots pretty much whenever it feels like it. It can huck Pikmin off, dire whoop them, and then just immediately put them in the line of sight to shoot their, what's it called? To shoot their, well, say armor, their cannon, their boulders. Less health, obviously, which makes them pretty manageable, but they're still really friggin' scary. And they show up way more, you know, commonly than the Armored Cannon Beetle, which was like a mini boss in Pikmin 1, which makes sense that it didn't show up that much. But it's just, they're very much a nuisance to deal with. And these ones that burrow in the ground are not affected by purple Pikmin stuns. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so there's not one there. But usually you'll be able to tell where they're going to be resting because there's like a dirt mound. And sometimes, hell, sometimes they won't even spawn where a dirt mound is. But yeah. Immediately after they shake off Pikmin, though, they will immediately fire in the direction that they're looking at. So that can be used as a good indicator. Or I guess a good little stun lock for them. And they cannot kill Pikmin directly under them because the boulder just travels too far for that to happen. Thanks for being generous. Something that you can do with the Armored Cannon Beetles, though, that is pretty funny, is not that. Is that you can have them just do the dirty work for you and just kill other enemies. Because of... And their boulders do a lot of friggin' damage. So that is actually a pretty good strategy. But, you know, when you have, like, 15 purple Pikmin with you, like, you don't really need to do that. Alright, so, now that we're done with that, I think there's 3 treasures down here, if I'm not mistaken. We shall see. Ooh, Violet Candy Pop Bug. Need that. So we're going to have, in total, 30 purple Pikmin. If I'm not mistaken. I believe there's an egg here, but it doesn't look to be the case. Alright, so let's unpluck. Unpluck? No, let's... I can't really unpluck unless you want to shove the Pikmin back into the ground. Let's pluck these purple Pikmin back up. Again, not back up. I'm being stupid. Anyway. Looks like both of the treasures are over here. Let's go ahead, not deposit necessarily, but separate the purples because they make taking... excuse me. They make carrying things take forever. There we go. I guess we... Thank God. A big ass antenna. Very funny. Thank you. If I'm not mistaken, the egg also falls here. Yep. Large friggin' antenna. Alright, and while we're waiting for that party popper to go off, 4th of July, if I'm not mistaken, reference, because that treasure is exclusive to the American version of the game. Not American, but the North American version of the game. There are actually a lot of regional differences in the game, and it also determines how many Pogos you can get, which is a bit weird, but it's fun. Anyway, the Boom Cone. Love that. And so they include a bunch of different brands that are common in that part of the world. So Japan has a bunch of like milk lids for some reason. That's the only notable thing I can think of. But there are a good amount of differences, as well as differences where certain treasures are located, even if they aren't like the corresponding replaced ones. The sulking antenna. Big as shit has to be zoomed out. Great, thanks, cutscene. Alright, it's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and fly our eyes. Let's use purple Pikmin, hopefully. Thank you. Oh yeah, all of our Pikmin are flatterized. Hell to the yeah. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. And we're on our way to the final floor of the Glutton's Kitchen. I was about to say the Bread Bug Dungeon. Well, greatest boss in video game history. The greatest soundtrack. Here we go. Are you ready, folks? It's the giant bread bug. They, of course, gave the bread bug a fucking boss fight. And you know what? I couldn't be happier. I quite literally would not have it any other way. This is perfect. Perfect. And right now, they're dragging back a freaking egg and a donut. Actually, go ahead and take back 2 treasures immediately. Very nice. Yeah, there are... Actually, no. So I lied earlier. This isn't the last time where there's more than 1 treasure in the boss room. Although this time it does serve a bit of a practical purpose, so that you're able to drag the bread bugs around and kill them faster. Wow. Unfortunately, they moved during the cutscene. Looks like a good fried egg. Hideous victual. And, as you would, guess, the giant bread bug is stronger than other bread bugs. Hopefully he's not moving during the cutscene. A sweet dreamer. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, he's down. Okay, very cool. And the giant bread bug also does take 2 hits, like, knocks to kill. Just like the other bread bugs, which is a bit weird. But it is a bit goofy. Does that thing have an asshole? That thing does have an asshole. God damn it. The meat of champions. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the last treasure that is not for the boss. But before we take care... Actually, no. We don't want to take care... I was saying, before we take care of the boss, let's go ahead and take care of these anode beetles. No. We do not want to do that. Because we just want to go ahead and take care of these bread bugs real quick. These fuckers regenerate health. Okay. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, what we're going to want to do here... Separate. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to break the cycle here, essentially. Oh, no. Okay, we can do it. Okay, cool. Also, a part of this boss music, because the giant bread bug does in fact have its own boss music, you can hear Pikmin charging going, which is really funny. Okay, so it looks like you need purple Pikmin to damage this thing, which I will do, because my OCD will not be freaking killed here. Oh, there we go. And he does stay stunned for less time than the regular bed bugs do. Kind of reminiscent on Pikmin 1, actually. If I'm not mistaken, he does restore health if he does make it back to his den. So let's not have that happen. Oh. Come on, come back here. Where the hell is he going? I suppose that I can deal with these guys now. Okay, yeah, those guys are out there. Luckily, we can't get hurt. Freaking love, dude. He's so goofy. I love him. Alright. Got 3 of them down at once. Hell yeah. He's going after his comrade. No. Do not take that beast back to the ship. The ship will not be happy. And I know I'm being very obtuse here. Clearly not supposed to be defeating the boss this way, but I have obsidian. Rest in peace, giant bread bug. You will be very sorely missed. All that for a friggin' eraser. Processing. How bizarre. An item appears while falling out of that freakish creature. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. It was actually a pretty useful item, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I do love how this boss gets its own theme, just because of how goofy it is. And it's a very goofy theme. Funky music. And it is technically not a boss theme because it plays even after it dies and even when you cover it to the ship, but it only plays on this floor. And if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Giant Bread Bug. Like the music, that's the track name. The Dream Material. Very useful power-up. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It is far more advanced than the material I was researching. How frustrating. A spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent. This new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electric fire. I fucked that up. It is my own invention, with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. I've reconfigured your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. It is true. Now we take no electricity damage. Unfortunately, that's not extended to Pikmin, but that would be kind of ridiculous. Anyway. No need. Let's take our Pikmin with us. We just keep on winning with these, Ultra Spitter. That's dirty. Ultra Spicy Spray. I was trying to combine spicy and better, because that's what the purple spray is called. The pepper spray. Look, we can walk through here without a care in the world. Whee! Give me the service with your Pikmin? Hell yeah. Oh, I skipped it. No, screw me. Sue me. Woo! All 14 treasures salvaged, no Pikmin lost, 1,190 Pokos. Hell to the yeah. Alright then. Alright. Very, very cool. Alright, so before we end off this day here, I do want to destroy another electric gate, which we should be able to. We should be able to have the time. We have 50% of the debt recovered! We might not have enough time, but it's fine. And as you can see, the yellow onion is already here, which is really nice. Pause all of our Pikmin that we can, except the yellows. How many do we have? A freaking lot. Alright. We don't even need to use the Ultra Spicy Spray, to be honest. Let's see here. Here we might. Actually, you know what? It's probably a bit too risky to do that right now. And we're not going to be able to complete this area on our second visit anyway. And we might be able to, but I usually can't. So we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do, we're going to take down this burgeoning spiderwort, and we're going to try to flowerize the rest of our yellow Pikmin. Okay, well, maybe not, because this thing takes forever to go down. Anyway. Hopefully no friggin' Mities come out, drop their puddles of urine and scare off my Pikmin. Imagine a Pikmin get left behind. A Pikmin nearly drowned because of the Mities. Lord knows that You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna say, like, a Pikmin nearly drowned because of it. Knowing my luck, they absolutely would get left behind because of Mities. Okay, never mind, we're good. Come on, 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 come on. I want to say, where are my Pikmin? Like, where did 5 of them go? They're plucking the grass. Come on, come on, come on, please, please, please. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes. I might have left Pikmin behind. No! God damn it. That was my fault. That was my greed. I should have just walked away and whistled them. Oh man, I hate that the freaking grass. Oh, that's annoying. All right, whatever. It's fine, but it's not fine. My hair's all messy. That's even more not fine. Anyway, we got over 2,000 Pokos again. Woo! 16 left behind. Shit, man. That's my fault. That is totally my fault. Olimar, you're my hero. You've erased half of our debt. Still, things have become a bit dangerous. So I'm going into hiding. Focus on work and don't slack off. Yeah, that is my fault. I do have a lot of yellow Pikmin, and we're not going to be using them to transform into other Pikmin. So that's kind of fine, but it's kind of not. Anyway, that was the first, I won't say half, but essentially the first half of the Perplexing Pool. Next episode of Pikmin 2, you guys, we'll be going back to the Awakening Wood and hopefully completing the rest of it in one run. We shall see, though. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Support's greatly appreciated. Helps out more than you know. Anything works. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.